Next topic under the environment, components of environment. Components of environment. What are the components of environment means? Mainly that there are three components of the environment. First one is natural, second one is human, third one is human made. What are they? Natural, human made. These are the main three components of environment. Under these three components, let us we discuss about this. First one, natural. See, under the natural, land, air, water, living things. These all are the components of natural environment. Natural environment. Next, human environment. Under the human environment, individual, family, community, religion, educational, economic, political situation. Under the human environment. Next, human made components. See, this human made also one of the component of environment. See, buildings, parks, bridges, roads, industries, monuments. These all are under the human made component.
While the natural environment refers to biotic and abiotic conditions existing on the earth. Here, biotic means the world of living organisms or all the living things. For example, plants, animals, fungi, bacteria, people. Abiotic means the world of non-living elements. For example, rocks, water, air, sunlight, wind, land, soil.
In previous class, you learned about under the natural environment, hydrosphere, atmosphere, lithosphere, biosphere. See, once you can remember these four. First of all, lithosphere. Lithosphere, it is a solid crust or the hard top layer of the surface of the earth. Lithosphere is the solid crust or hard top layer of the surface of the earth. So it is the made up of rocks and minerals. It is the made up of rocks and minerals. It contains, it means the surface on the surface of the earth. We have mountains, plateaus, plains, and valleys. See, these all are we call it as landforms. See, these type of landforms are also found on the continent and oceans, for ocean floors also. See, these all are provides forest, grasslands. See, the domains of water is refers to as a hydrosphere. Next, it comprises various sources of water resources and different types of water bodies like rivers, lakes, oceans, seas, and etc. It is the essential for all living things. See, next, atmosphere. Thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. The gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it. It protects us, increasing day by day. See, this is about the under the natural environment. In previous class you learned. But what is meant by biosphere?
Biosphere is a narrow zone of the earth where land, water, and air interact with each other to support life. It consists of plants and animal kingdom together.
All plants, animals, and human beings depend on their immediate surroundings. In the ecosystem, all plants, animals, human beings depend on their immediate surroundings as well as often they are also independent on each other. This relation between the living organisms as well as relation between the organisms and their surroundings form an ecosystem. Form an ecosystem. See, there could be an ecosystem of large rainforest, grassland, desert, mountain, lake, river, ocean, and even a small pond. Say again, there could be an ecosystem, often a large rainforest, grassland, desert, mountain, lake, river, ocean, and even a small pond. Next point. What is an ecosystem? It is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, all linked by transfer of energy and material. Say again, what is an ecosystem? It is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other. The interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of environment in which they live, all linked by the transfer of energy and material, is called the ecosystem. An ecosystem. Human environment. Human being interact with the environment and modify it according to their needs. Present days or previous, it means the early period, the humans being interact with the environment and modify it according to their needs. See, the early human adapted themselves to the natural surroundings. At the time, they led a simple life and fulfilled their requirements from the nature and them around them. See, but and with time, needs grew and became more varied in the early period.
Humans learn new ways to use and change environment. They learn to grow crops, domesticate animals, and led a settled life. Wheel was invented. Surplus food was produced. Barter system emerged. Trade started and commerce developed. Industrial revolution enabled large scale production. Transportation became faster. Information revolution made communication easier and speedy across the world. Have you ever thought why you love eating a juicy watermelon in summer and hot roasted peanuts in winter? A perfect balance is necessary between the natural and human environment. Humans must learn to live and use their environment in a harmonious way.